Okay, today I'm going to be changing my fuel filter here, so excuse my mess in my trunk here. I'm going to be cleaning that up soon. So here's the new fuel filter that I got here. I'm going to change that. The first step you want to do is, if you have a fuel shutoff switch, you can head to it. If you don't, you can just disconnect the fuel pump fuse. That'll work too, if you know which one. If you don't, you can Google it with your make and model, which fuse is for your fuel pump. So after you got that little clip off, you can open here, and that's your little fuel shutoff switch. And how you activate it is you hit it with something. There we go, that went up. So when this button goes up, that means it's on, which means it will shut off your fuel system. And after that, you're gonna take out all the fuel in your fuel lines, or take out all the pressure. So it's gonna stall out. Just let it stall. So now it's stalling out. So now the engine just stalled. There we go. So that pretty much got most of the fuel out of the fuel system. The next step is to look at your fuel filter. So it will be in between from your fuel tank to your engine. It'll be somewhere in between. And I think I remember seeing it from right behind the differential. So I know it's behind the differential. I'll show you once I lift it, and that's the next step. So now the vehicle is lifted, I can show you where that fuel filter is at, or where for the Mustang is at. It should be right in front of the fuel tank here, and right behind the differential. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, see that thing? This is it. Before we start trying to take that off, here's a few safety things that we're gonna have to put on first, since we're working literally right next to fuel, and there's gonna be fuel that's gonna possibly drip over us. Two safety things that I want you to have. Well, three. I need to grab some gloves. So the first thing here is these goggles, because it's not gonna be a good day if you get fuel in your eye, and it's really not going to be good. Second thing is a little gas mask, because you're literally working right where fuel could possibly drip on you, and there's going to be a lot of fuel vapors, so it'll be a good idea to have that. And third thing is some gloves, which I need to get before I start working on this. And some tools that we're probably going to need. It's possible that we might need a screwdriver in case anything gets stuck, and this quick disconnect tool set, which would make this a lot easier. If you don't have this, or there's a link in the description where you can get it, and if you decide you want to spend the money to get this tool, it's about $5 though, but if you don't want it, you can still get it off. It's going to be a lot harder though. Have the gloves on it. It's really hard to talk on this thing this thing. It's hard to talk in here, so I'm not going to be talking much in it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is take off the zip tie here. Well, I probably don't need the gas mask on now, since the fuel's not exposed yet. So I'm going to take off the zip tie that's holding the fuel pump. Then I'm going to disconnect the fuel lines, just a quick disconnect here. And then I'll put in new fuel filters. Wondering why I'm wet right now? That's because I'm just so glad I wear my safety goggles. Cause, well, I was being an idiot and got the fuel all over my face, which now I washed it all off now. Well, most of it. I'm gonna be taking a shower after I get this new fuel filter on. Okay, now that my safety equipment is covered with fuel and water, I'm just about ready to get done with it. So I don't think I got all the fuel out, but I don't think I even can though. It's still dripping a little bit, yeah. I'll get back to you when I disconnect the other side. Okay, so I got the old fuel filter off, and Grandma came to say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm learning.
And here's the new one, which I'm about to put on. Okay, got the new fuel filter on. It shows an arrow which direction you want to point it. So the side that the arrow is pointing, you want that to be pointing towards the engine, and the back of it pointing towards the fuel tank, which I got that right now. And you got to make sure these hoses are clamped on so it won't be leaking fuel while you're driving. And yeah, we're pretty much done there. We got the old one right here. Okay, since I wasn't able to show you how I did it I wasn't able to show you how I got it off, I'll show you how it's like this. So pretty much here's the fuel filter, and I put the quick disconnect tool right on top of it. Sometimes you need to bend it a little bit. There we go, got it on. And I just push the quick disconnect tool, and I push it and twist at the same time. So I'm pushing and twisting. It would start like somewhere out here, and then you like push and twist, keep on pushing, then eventually the tool, you'll get it over like that, and then the hose will pop off. And you do it on the same thing on the other side. And the light blue one worked best for my car. If you do buy this set, and linked in the description below, this light blue one works best for my car. Mine is a 2002 Ford Mustang. If you have a similar year to that, which is a Mustang, probably the light blue one would be the best if you buy this set. And you can reuse these whenever you change your filter again, or change your other car's filter. Alright, don't forget to turn back on, or just hit the button on this. Oh, you can't see it. My camera light's not working, so I have to grab a flashlight. And I need to get a new phone soon. There we go. So, remember to hit that button down so you can use your fuel. There we go. That button's clicked down. One last thing we gotta do. So, put your car to the run position. Shut off. Run position. Wait a couple seconds. Shut off. Run position. A couple seconds. Do it 5 times. So this 4th time here. Then the 5th time. Then it should be ready to start. There we go. Start it up. And this may cause the check. Oh. Copyright. There we go. So this may make the check engine light come on. So what you have to do is get an OBD scanner, and then you can get it off. The reason why the check engine light came on because you hit the button back there. If you don't have an OBD scanner to fix that code for you, O'Reilly's can do it for you for free. Here is the code that I got. Now I'm just going to turn that off since I already knew that and got that fixed. So I'll fix that up. And erase that code. There we go. And that code has been erased. There we go. And now the check engine light is gone. There you go. Subscribe for more tips, and leave a comment down below if you have anything you want to fix or you have any questions.